the western part of beautiful India, the two magnificent states of Gujarat and Maharashtra. And in Gujarat, as they would say, Diwali ni Shubheksha, or in Maharashtra, they would say Deepavali chi Shubheksha. There's the one dish that's common to both these states, and that is Shrikhand. Gujaratis also celebrate the New Year a day after Diwali, and I'm sure they would love to celebrate it with my version of Shrikhand and pistachio cups with some summer berries. So I've got some pistachio crushed over here. A quick chop in the mixer does the trick. I add a tiny pinch of ghee from my trusted ghee container. My mum used this quite a lot. We've practically grown on that stuff. A pinch of salt into the crumb to just elevate it a bit. A tiny bit of crushed cardamom seeds, and I'm gonna put in some of this sugar so that it's nice and sticky. So I'll just give it a quick mix. Nothing fancy. And what I'm gonna do is just put it into a microwave for about a minute and a half. Give it a couple of pulses, and that will activate the oils in the pistachios and make it a little bit more sticky. The sugar melts, and that's it. Super simple. Wow, that smells epic, and I'm sure it's going to taste incredible. So that is done. I'm just going to keep it aside. I will now take some of these spices. So I've got some saffron here and some cardamom pods. So I've got them in my mortar and pestle. I add a pinch of salt to help grind it all really well and give it a good go. The intent is to finely grind those cardamom seeds and to crush that saffron really, really well. The finer the saffron, the more it infuses once it hits the yogurt, and you'll get those beautiful golden specks of saffron all across. This is done. I'm going to keep it here. Now, Shrikhand is all about yogurt, and the reason it's so loved is because it almost is like a yogurt ice cream. To get that texture, all you've got to do is, in a cheesecloth, just put some Greek yogurt and let the moisture just drip off. I had this yogurt into the fridge for about overnight. You can put longer, but yeah, the intent is just to make it thicker, stickier. So from here on, it's very simple. This dish is the simplest of all dishes. All you've got to do is just whisk it all up. I like to use a whisk. It just aerates it a bit more, makes it creamier, a bit more smoother. And we'll add sugar. And now I'm just gonna add in all these beautiful spices. That's the cardamom and the saffron. Just get all of it out. And you can see as the saffron hits that yogurt, it just turns golden. I love spices. Saffron is a very, very important spice, even in my life. The spice angel is all about saffron. So that color changes almost immediately, and the aroma of that cardamom, that subtle hint of the saffron, it's just elevating this dish into the best ice cream you would ever want. Minus the calories. At this step, we're pretty much done. Now I'm gonna take this yogurt, put it into a piping bag, and we'll start layering our pistachio cups. Assembling it is real easy. Just get some of that crumble on the base. We'll just let it settle down. As you can see, I still have my piping bag in this little container. It keeps it all nice and less messy. You can just get an odd shape on. Just throw in some blueberries. Just get that color, the color of Diwali into that cup. Get some of those blues in. I like to toss in a little bit of rose petals to give it that additional bit of a color. Throw in some raspberries. A final flourish of some green. And that's about it. It is a simple dish, but it gives so much pleasure with that much color on the day where we celebrate light, color, festivities, and sweet.